Hello and welcome to December Daily 2019, the completed album. Actually, albums. I had to split the album in two because the one album was just way too chunky and I was having trouble turning the pages. Luckily, I had an extra album that I put the rest of the month in. For the album, I used the Allie Edwards December Daily main kit along with a bunch of items from my stash. I have process videos for days 1 through 10 on my YouTube channel, and I will link those videos down below so that you can take a more detailed look at the process if that is what you are interested in doing. I think that I will just kind of quickly go through all of those pages and let you see the process videos for more details. This story right here had to be my favorite, the story of the key. Oh, I don't know, I guess maybe I could read it for you guys. As we left Santa's workshop, Mrs. Claus quietly handed Alejandro a key. No one noticed. Once back on the train, he took it out and showed it to the kids. They were in awe, and you could see the twinkle in their eyes. "Excuse me, young man, I'm going to give you this. It's the magic key to let Santa in this year, Mrs. Claus." Oh, and it's a beautiful skeleton key. We put it right on our tree, and oh, it was just such a great story. I love this big tag, the gold embossing. I think I actually made that last year, if I'm not mistaken. Here's a pocket page that I made to hold some pictures from the Frozen musical. With this page, I used the wood veneer number. I gold embossed the stars, slipped it into a page protector, put this rubber embellishment on there, and then used my fuse tool, which looks like this, and just held it in place and did this very slowly, and that's how I was able to create this page. Before I fused it, I added in these star glitters that are from Martha Stewart and many, many years old. You could use any type of glitter to put in there. This is the story of our gingerbread houses. This year, which is something different that I didn't do in previous years, was that I used typed journaling. I focused in 2019 on learning how to use Photoshop in my scrapbooking, and one of the things I really wanted to do was I wanted to learn how to journal or have typed journaling on these 3x4 cards, and I figured it out and I'm super happy about it. It takes a little bit more time than just handwriting, but I'm okay with that. I don't know if you can see it on this card. Maybe if I take it out. I used a glitter pen to fill in the word joy. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool? It's called the Wink of Stella. Let me see if I can find it. Wink of Stella glitter pen, I think it's called. Brush. And it is in glitter clear. That's what it looks like. I used to use this a lot back when I was making cards. And one of my goals for 2020 is to use some of my card making products in my scrapbooking. And that's what I did there and here. This right here is covered in Nouveau Glimmer paste. And this was a lot of fun to make. It's very textured. It looks like snow and it's very glittery, but the glitter stays there. It doesn't come off, which is really cool. And I like how the glitter is a green tone, which matches the rubber embellishment here, as well as the green here and here. And this is a wood veneer number 8. This holds my kids' wish lists, which I just took a picture of them and put it on the front, and then their list is on the back. I put their age on each one of them with those puffy stickers, which seem to be sticking to the page there. And this is day 10, which was my daughter's concert. Oh, I was so proud of her that night. So proud of her. This is a piece of vellum that I journaled on and put over this plaid paper from a Michael's 12 by 12 paper pad. Oh, and then along the way, along the month of December, I found the cutest little star brads that were made out of glitter at Michael's. Look at these things. They are so cute. They're pretty dainty. The glitter rubs off a little bit though, but that's alright. And I used them several times in the album. Day 11 is a blast from the past. Day 11 tells the story of my first child and the time that we took him to see Santa Claus in Buffalo. I paired it with a 4 by, I don't know what size this is actually. Let me measure that for you guys. This, yeah, 4 by 8. 4 by 8. That tag came in the main kit, I think. No, I can't remember. Maybe it was an add-on. I don't remember. And on the back, I just added the picture of the tree that was near the rock climbing wall over at the Y. And I created a flip out with the tag to tell the story of the rock climbing. I really like the way this came out. Actually, day 11, for day 11, I had a completely different design for it, and it didn't work out. I had journaling in between day 10 and 11, and every time I pulled it out, the whole thing came out. So I ended up having to change the design, and that's how I came up with this idea for the tag, and then this idea for day 12. Day 13 tells the story of a spontaneous date night. This card I used from the Joy digital kit. And this is also from last year. I don't remember if this is last year or this year, but I like that trio of embellishments there. And then day 14, the first part of day 14, is when my kids received their letter from Santa. And I caught a picture of them from upstairs, and I was looking down onto them as they were reading it, and I really liked the way that picture came out. So day 14 continues in volume 2, and I will show you that. Day 14 is a pocket page that holds the letters from Santa. I thought that was a pretty good way to transition the two albums. Day 15 tells the story of our trip to the Rock Holiday Village to visit Santa and ice skating. This is the ornament, a picture of the ornament. Last year I did the same thing. I took a picture of the ornament. My idea is that every year I will buy the ornament for this event to eventually have a small collection. Alright, the story of this page. I came up with the idea of extending and creating this picture into a 3 by 8 so that I could use the ice rink as a background for journaling. Initially I was going to do it in Photoshop, but I got a little bit happy when I found my gold pen and thought I would use that along with a stamp that is for journal lines. And I'm not happy with the way that it came out. The letters are really big because the tip of the marker is kind of thick and I'm used to a thinner one. And then here, I feel like my daughter got decapitated here because of the format or the design of the page protector. I was going to redo it, and then I ran out of paper and decided to just leave it and just deal with it. It's not about perfection, right? It's about getting the stories told. But this picture right here, I absolutely love, love, love it. It's such a good picture of my two littles. This fold-out accordion was created by using the fuse tool, which I showed you a little bit earlier, and I might show you how to do that at the end of this video. I'm not 100% sure if I still have enough page protectors, but if you're interested, stick around at the end. I'll let you know if I'm going to add in the tutorial or not, because I had a few people ask me how I did it, and I figure I should show them how, right? Day 16 is our tags, as you can see here, the picture and then the story. And then you turn it over, and then you have the story with the picture there. This is a picture of the map on the plane. My son went to visit his brother in Florida, and he took that picture of his flight while he was on the plane. Day 18. Oh, I love day 18. This is the story of the outdoor tree that I bought for our front yard this year. And I just put these three elements, which is glitter, a cork, tree, and a vellum 18, and sealed it with the fuse tool. Day 19 tells the story of my daughter's rock climbing experience. What I did with this rubber tag was I put paper on the back and then added the number 20 to it, and then stapled the tag in place there to create this little see-through element. This is one 4x6, but in Photoshop I placed this journal card alongside the picture and then printed it out as one. This is part of day 20. I really love this holly print. Day 21 is our ugly sweater party. Day 22, this is the front and this is the back for day 22, telling the story of how I am trying to teach my kids that the spirit of giving is more important than the spirit of receiving. These are 5x7 photos that I adhered back to back. This is 23. I wonder, yeah, I have a 23 right there. It's just a story of baking. I took a picture of the pretzel hugs in the dish that I have and just trimmed along. And it's interesting because the glass kind of created this outline. And I thought it was pretty cool. I put a little bit of information on the back. Day 23 was about baking cookies for Santa and spending time with family. I realize I don't have any journaling for this. I'll have to do something about that because I want to tell a story there. Day 24 is introduced by this 3x8 or 4x8 divider, where I added a picture of our Christmas tree using a Snapchat filter, and just some fun photographs of me and some family members on Christmas Eve. Not a lot of embellishment on these pages, actually no embellishment at all. I'm okay with that. And then this is the introduction to page 25. For page 25, I'm using the wood veneer numbers, and I cut the 2 a little bit so that I could snuggle in the 5 so that it fit in this 6x8 page protector. And then I used a spray glitter that is absolutely amazing. I used that to add that glitter, and I'm going to get the can of the glitter because you guys, it is amazing. I'll be right back. This is the glitter, the glitter spray that I'm talking about. It's called Glitter Dust, and it is made by Thermal Web. I have gold, silver, and iridescent. And this is another product that I have used in my card making and found a way to use it in my December daily album. And again, one of my goals is to use what I have, use my stash, and part of that includes my card making supplies. And this is one of my favorites. What is the best about this thing is that it does not rub off at all. You can rub, and you will not get any glitter on your fingers or on any other part of your project. And I think I'm actually out of the gold, so I'll have to buy another can because it's so, so good. I will recommend that when using the spray glitter that you do it in a well-ventilated area. Ask me how I know. So this is the other introduction to page 25. And then the last page just has the same holly pattern paper. And I took pictures of my kids and I resized them to 2.5 by 2.5, used a circle die and trimmed the picture down to fit inside of the pockets, or rather inside of the wreaths. And that is all I have for day 25, and I'm okay with that. I do include some stories of Christmas in my Project Life album. I do go all the way through December, and I will add in some things, and I think in my Project Life album I will add more of a story regarding Christmas Day. I think by the time I got to this, I was just over the project and just wanted to get it done and move on to other things. It's already mid-January and I haven't started my Project Life album, so I just wanted to get this over with. Now, the last thing I included in the album was this beautiful plastic pocket that holds the Christmas cards that I received this year. And receiving Christmas cards brings me so much joy. I didn't send any this year, and I hope to change that for next year, but we'll see. And that is what I have for my December daily project. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will add the process videos in a playlist on my channel as well as in the description box below. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today, and happy 2020. Bye bye.